Hello, folks. It's Fandango Friday. We're running a little bit late due to technical problems, but like people on the phone with me not letting me get off the phone. All right, but anyway, I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana liqueur reviews. Beverage Ramble is in Georgia. I always want to say Alabama, but Georgia with Beverage Ramble, and David is in Jefferson. Well, he's in Louisiana. I'm sorry, Louisiana with liquor. Okay. Now I have my party bucket. I only have 4 bottles left. Let me look through this and pick. I'm gonna reach in, see what I find. It's all liqueurs. So I know there's no liquor in here. And I just pulled out. Get ready, folks. Something told me this was gonna be this was gonna be the one I picked. And here's what I picked.
Southern Comfort Black.
Southern Comfort Black. Now, Southern Comfort Black is not the same as regular Southern Comfort because Southern Comfort Black is 80 proof. So it's at the regular whiskey proof level. It's made with spirit whiskey and spices of some secret combination. It says spirit whiskey with natural flavors and caramel color, 80 proof. It says New Orleans, Louisiana, but I called them on the phone one day and the man said, well, it's not made in New Orleans. It's actually made in Kentucky. I said, okay. But it originated in New Orleans. So there you go. It's a little sample bottle, cost me about 79 cents. And that's what I've got. Now, what does Jean-Pierre have? Same to you,
And
Jason.
tonight I have 10 high.
Come on, Jason.
So
Sour
sour mash. Yep. As you see, I took a den of it on Wednesday and yesterday. So
And you got the big jug bottle.
yep, this was a good price. 14, I think it was about $12.99 about the price for that.
For that big bottle?
Yep.
Now 10 high is what we call
big bottle.
Yeah, show it again.
Well, I got the receipt right here. Here it is. I bought it at Tower. $14.99. $14.98.
And that's a 1.75.
Correct.
That's an excellent price.
And I never had it before. And again, watching you guys and especially you, Jay, I've been trying a lot of these inexpensive brands, and some of these brands are, hey, I might be, buying more of these than some of the big name stuff,
I'll tell you about 10 high. 10 high. We're going to go more into it as we go along. 10 high is what we call a blended bourbon. Or wait a minute though. I could be wrong. What does it say on the bottle? Does it say bourbon with natural flavors?
Yeah, bourbon whiskey with natural flavors.
Okay. Well, what that is actually what they call a distilled spirit specialty. A distilled spirit specialty. It's illegal to add flavoring to bourbon.
Really?
But you're holding it in your hands, so obviously it's allowed. But it no longer is classified as a bourbon. It's classified as a distilled spirit specialty. But I'm going to show the website later for that. Now, David has
It's just called whiskey.
Well, I'm talking in legal terms. Okay, David has
Barton Distillery Company. Yep, another one of them.
I have Jack Daniel's Rye. This is a 70% rye whiskey mixed with Jack Daniel's. It says so right on the side. Charcoal, and it says it's mellow with the charcoaling method. This is really good. I got a really excellent price on this. I picked this up at the Walmart for $11. And this is the regular 5th size, 0.750.
That was a discount.
That was about half price.
Yeah, not 70%, 70% rye, but 90 proof. 90 proof.
90 proof, 70% rye. It says so right on the side of it right there.
Correct. It's been on the market. It's been on the market since 27. It's been on the market since 2017. All right. So Southern Comfort. Let me look this up. I'm going to show the website. so y'all can get an idea what I'm talking about. So let me do this blow up, and then I'm gonna do a screen share.
Southern Comfort to me, I'm sorry, it just gives a very bad off taste to me when I've had it.
But Southern Comfort has changed now. When up until 2015, it was owned by Brown Forman, who makes Jack Daniels, and they were not using whiskey; they were just using grain spirits. So when Sazerac bought it, they changed it back to whiskey base. So a lot of people say it's improved. I never had it really when it was the grain spirits.
Maybe I had a bad batch. I don't know, but
no, I don't think you had a bad batch. All right, I just think you had the grain spirits version. So let's put our info in. Southern, or SoCo as they call it, Southern Comfort Black, 80 proof, and then we have 10 high, and I know that's 80 proof. And then we have Jack Daniels Rye, which is 90 proof. And then it looks like BC is ringing us up from Detroit, the Detroit area of Michigan, southeastern Michigan. So let me hold on. Let me save this information. Hello, Christopher, BC.
Hey, BC.
Hello. Hey, Pierre. What's going on, Pierre?
It's good, man.
Now you got a liquor or liqueur? You got a liquor or liqueur?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got it right here. Yep. I've got Traverse City Whiskey Company Cherry Bourbon.
Never heard of it.
They're out of Traverse City. They make their own bourbon, but they use cherries in the area to make this bourbon. So this is all natural in Michigan, natural produced. So, yep.
So that's all Michigan cherries.
Yep. It should be 40 proof. Well, it's about 38 after they add the cherries.
Oh, it says it right there. I'm looking
35.
at 70 proof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a cherry infused whiskey.
I guess so. They actually use cherries in this, so I guess so. Depends what you're asking yet.
We're going to look up the website and see what they actually say about it.
So for years, I've always made cherry bombs, and what I do is I'll take cherries and put them like a little mason jar, and take whatever whiskey. I think the last time I made them was with 1792, and I poured it in there.
Wait a minute. Is that David?
For like a year, and it's good.
Yeah, that's David.
Wait, hey David, how you doing?
Hey,
I'm sorry. I've watched the videos. I've seen the other videos, but this is the first time I've actually talked to you. So, hey, Dave.
Meeting you.
Yes, and BC has his own review channel. All right, so now I have that for a few years now, and I have the Southern Comfort Black. It's been in the freezer, so I'm going to pour it.
Why did they call it black?
Because it got a black label.
That's weak. Come on, there's got to be some story behind calling it black. Is it aged in some?
And it's a little bit darker.
Yeah, it looks a little dark. Yeah.
All right, so let me show the website. So Southern Comfort has been around since 1874. And it's still popular. I mean, I don't know why people drink it. I guess they like it. I don't know. It's mostly used as a cocktail thing, but
majority of it, yeah.
Yeah. I remember like back in the late 90s, they used to drink it up like crazy, like wine coolers. I'm not saying it's exactly like that, but that's how they used to drink it. Oh, or in my area anyway.
That's probably the case everywhere, more or less. Then they go through the history of it. You can read about that as you feel like it. We'll look at the products. So we have the 100 proof, the red label. That's 100 proof, so that's 50% alcohol. If you drink that one, well, you better be careful.
Now I got a question, a general question for everybody out there. Has anybody ever tried Hot Damn 100?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like Fireball, but it's 100 proof. So,
Okay.
I've heard of it. Here's the original Southern Comfort. That's the one that you always see around everywhere. And you can make your own old fashioned. But anyway, here's the one I have. The black. Smoky. Now they saying it's smoky, spiced, and smooth. It won a gold medal. It won a double gold medal 2 years ago at the World Spirits Competition. So it's won a lot of medals, as you can see. Unmistakable whiskey flavor, our signature touch of stone fruit and spices. So they're adding stone fruit, which is like peaches and cherries. It doesn't follow all the whiskey rules, just always leads to a good time. So anyway, that's enough to show. Y'all can look at this as you feel free to look at it. There they are.
At your leisure.
At your leisure. There they are with a marshmallow, putting fire on it. Right, at your leisure.
They don't have this on their website.
No, that's no longer made. Yeah, that's no longer made.
But we could still find it somewhere.
We can still find it. I might buy another bottle. The pepper.
Yeah,
right.
you can find the bottles.
So you can see mine is a little bit darker than normal. It's like copper because of the caramel coloring, And it uses spirit whiskey, and you can look that up at when you get the chance. What is spirit whiskey? It's actually a class of whiskey. Okay, so go with the nose. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The nose is like spices.
Cheers.
Spices and fruit, I guess. Not a lot of aroma, really. Taste. Now, my friend David always says that Southern Comfort has a cherry base, or cherry. It has a lot of cherry.
That's what I got. That's what it was. That was that feeling of cherry. That's why I was turned off by it.
Yeah, it kind of has cherry and other spices, like nutmeg or cinnamon or maybe even a white pepper or alligator pepper. I don't know. They're never going to tell you what the spices are. It's secret, so you can just guess all day. And then it's got that spice, spice. It's like a spice.
Yeah, what is that? A proprietary blend?
Proprietary blend.
Yeah.
Secret blend.
Yep.
It's like what Jean has. He's got a whiskey with natural flavors. Well, you're never going to find out what the natural flavors are. You could try to take a guess.
Yeah.
You might get it right, but they're never going to tell you. Louisiana is on the Gulf Coast, so we get a lot of foreign imports like spices and fruit and stuff. So they could be using that. We don't know. Okay, body's medium. Finish is like semi-sweet. I mean, it's okay. Would I drink this regularly? No, I don't drink it regularly. But is it good for a taste challenge? Yeah, and I like the 80 proof idea. 70 proof is a little low. 100 proof is too high for me because I'm weak. So, yeah, I like it.
The man that won't drink any beers under 6.5.
Oh yeah. I just now finished a 30-pack earlier in the week of Milwaukee's Best Light.
You're a champ. 30 in a week? Champ.
No, not in a week. Earlier this week I finished the pack and it's 4.1%. And I enjoyed it. I was going to buy another 30-pack, but they didn't have it. They were out. So I bought natural ice.
I think other stores.
I ain't driving all around looking for it. All right. Anyway, so I like the Southern Comfort Black. If you like liqueurs, if you like slightly spiced, slightly fruited whiskey-based product, you might like it. If you buy a full-size bottle, it's going to cost you about $19, $20, maybe $22.
Yeah.
I doubt it. But anyway, here's Jean-Pierre to tell us about 10 High whiskey that's been on the market for a long time.
Long time indeed. Going back, established 1879 is what I have. The 10 High sour mash, 40%, of course, 80 proof. I was on the website, Jay. Buffalo Still, obviously linked to some other company that you and me, Barton Distillery, and also owned by a place that you, me, and David went to back in 2020 in New Orleans, Canal Street.
Right.
Fun spot, yes. So, quality sour mash whiskey that maintains a wealth of tradition and craftsmanship. 10 High is carefully distilled and matured in white oak barrels to create a smooth, distinct bourbon. And that is this. I bought this on Wednesday, so I've had a little bit of it yesterday and Wednesday and yesterday. So that's what it looks like. Not too bad. Pretty smooth. I didn't put it in anything.
It looks nice.
Yep. I don't put any ice in bourbon. If I said do that, I don't. I just keep it as is, drink it straight. I don't mix it or chase it with anything. Like I'm sure people could do that if they wanted to. But when I'm on the Buffalo Trace site, I don't see anything about it. Even on the Sazerac site, I look at all their brands. I didn't see it. Maybe I skipped it, but I looked through. Couldn't find it.
No, you didn't skip it.
The 10 High. So
they just don't have it listed. They don't have it listed, but
Buffalo Trace is a pretty good product. So, but then again, that's my opinion.
So Sarasota owns Buffalo Trace and Barton Distillery and a few other distilleries, correct?
That's right.
Yeah. So pretty.
That
nice,
says
nice fragrance. Yeah. So here y'all. Cheers.
Cheers.
No, it's not rough for sure. So that's a good thing. Pretty smooth. Pretty mild. I'm getting a little hint of caramel in there, slight. And slight fruit, but really it's just the barrel or the oak is more coming out of it in this, which is for people who hear that say, oh, that's a good thing, So I like the color,
John,
yes.
you see the price at Total Wine for a regular bottle?
Incredible. Like I said, $14.99 for mines. $6.99. Some places are $7.99 for the regular size bottle. For this one, for $14.98, and I'm sure down in Louisiana probably a lot cheaper than that, and then maybe cheaper for BC up in Michigan. But that's a good product. And now I didn't know anyone famous did any advertising for this for that bourbon, but this is good. Again, folks, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money for that. Hey, that's wait, you don't tell me who it is. Let me see the face.
Wait a minute, is that Russell Crowe? Or
no, it's an actor.
Russell Crowe?
It's not let's see, I'm trying to think. Man, his name escapes me.
He was, to me, I think he played in
Lee Majors. That's Lee Majors?
No.
No.
It looks like him, but it's not.
I want to say, not Kurt Russell, but God, who was that? He played in Virtuosity. He played in Gladiator. He played in
Russell Crowe.
him. Yeah. That's who I want to say.
With that face of the person pouring that, famous person.
Same
but
price at our local Total Wine. Same size, same price.
So it's a fabulous, and again, folks, you don't have to spend a lot. This, and that's why I said, I might be buying more of these. I know the image, the look, JD, Wild Turkey, and all the others. Yeah, they're good, Jim Beam, but save a couple of bucks to try something like this. You're not gonna, you know, um, you're not gonna be looked at weirdly or differently. If they are, then shame on.
Your whiskey gets a 4.2 overall out of 44 reviews on the Total Wine website.
84 B.
Do you go to do y'all ever follow Drizzly? Drizzly's a pretty good site too.
No, I just go to a website where I can go buy something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, Jay, when I sent you that picture,
What's that?
When I sent that picture of all those wines, those flavored wines, the Cobble Creek, that was the name I was. Yeah, Cobble Creek. Yeah, I thought they had a spirit. They probably do, a Cobble Creek spirit, and all the others. But obviously, that Total Wine here in Brookhaven only sell wine and beer. They don't sell any spirit. So now, if I went to another Total Wine in another part of the town here in the Atlanta area, I'm sure they would sell, everything. But that one didn't sell any hard liquor.
So you like you?
I'm enjoying it. I do. And again, $14.98. I made. Hey, that's even was another smile on my face.
So what does it taste like in comparison to another brand that everyone would know?
Well, I mean, it's smoother. I won't get that burn that I get maybe if I have, Evan Williams, which I do get a burn when I drink that.
Just good.
Or well,
Jim Beam, I hate to suggest,
but Evan Williams or other popular brand. Patty's Patty's more an Irish whiskey, but so was Buchanan's. But what's the other one I had? The Rich and Rare, that was nice and smooth too. So
yeah,
I would say, more so Evan Williams. I got that burn feeling, with it. But it's all right. But more so probably with the Evan Williams black label instead of the green label. The green label I think is the rye one, if I'm correct, right?
No, it's the black.
Oh, Evan Williams? No, the green label is a charcoal filtered 3-year aged.
Right.
Sour mash.
That one was nice. The regular Evan Williams, that was the one I got the burn,
All right. Well, we're going to go to David now, and then we're going to go to BC after that.
Speaking of rye, we have the Jack Daniels.
The plot thicket.
Yes, I am going. I've gone to the dark side, pulling out JD.
Right. You, I am your father.
Nice. So this is coming in at 90% alcohol. It's also 70% rye, which is a good grain to have in whiskey, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Smells great. You get that alcohol kind of thrown up there at 90%.
No, it smell. Yeah, the booziness. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of boozy. You can smell it. You can smell the grains, that husk.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and sip this, see what it's all about. Oh, I wish y'all could see this. It's got really great alcohol legs.
I was just showing the website.
Beautiful alcohol legs. You can see the viscous going on with this. Oh, y'all can't see. I can't maneuver this thing. It's like it's backwards.
No, I'm showing the screen share right now.
Yeah, he's showing the product that you're presenting right now.
This does not taste like Jack Daniels. This tastes like a really good rye whiskey.
I was about to say, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah.
A good thing.
Well, to me, Jack Daniels tastes too much like corn whiskey. Before I get Jack Daniels regular, if I wanted something that tastes like corn whiskey, I would get mellow corn.
Oh,
okay.
Damn.
I hate to say it, but I think it's so much. Well, I'll say it when it's my turn. So.
Oh, BC, you ever had mellow corn?
if I did, I probably didn't notice it. It's been so long. I mean,
Yeah.
I've
Let me
had
grab a
so
bottle.
much
Let me
Jack
grab
and,
that bottle so you can recognize what it looks like. This is what mellow corn looks like.
That's at Moscow? No, straight corn whiskey.
Bottle of
Okay.
Corn whiskey.
Corn whiskey. Fantastic.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that one then. Yeah,
It
I haven't
says
seen that.
here.
It's from Kentucky.
Okay, thank you, David.
When I saw that label, I thought that was at first a Moscow.
Oh.
Moscow? No, we're still on whiskeys.
Oh.
Stick with the program.
All right.
So this is coming. It's got that fantastic whiskey color, you know, that kind of dark amber. It's great. If you think you don't like a rye, pick this one up. It'll change your mind.
Okay, because I've had that bullet rye. So, cheers.
Yeah, that's a made up whiskey. It's not really.
Yeah.
They don't really have a distillery. It's sourced.
Oh, bullet rye. Yeah.
Much like
I like the bottle.
Buffalo Trace is also a blended whiskey.
No, I love Buffalo Trace. Oh my goodness, I love Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace, they don't have a they don't distill for Buffalo Trace. What they do is they take other whiskeys that they have and they mix it and they call it Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, it's kind of like a contract beer almost. Not exactly, but I get what you're saying.
It's not a contract. It's not a contract beer. It's made at the distillery. But what David's saying is they're taking leftovers.
Did you call whiskey a beer? We're not talking about beer.
Well,
Jay.
No, I get it, but it's like freaking. What is that? The comparison I'm trying to make is like Octopi Brewing. I'm not saying it's a contract,
right. No,
but they bring in other bourbons to make the product. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but
No. They don't bring anything in. What they do is they source everything from in-house. Like they'll make blends, they'll make Eagle Rare. They make other things like Jean-Pierre was drinking something. And they also make Benchmark. So Benchmark products have like this stamped taste on it. Like everyone you drink, you say, okay, well that's made by Buffalo Trace. That's made by Buffalo Trace. So it's just degrees of how the taste goes. Some are good, some aren't. Just depends on where your profile is and what you want. The last bottle, and I shared this with Jay. The last bottle that I went and bought Buffalo Trace actually tasted like Blanton's and Eagle Rare mixed. It was one of the most fantastic tasting products that I've had in that. So
all right, so you ready for BC to do his thing?
I am.
All right, Christopher.
I want to see this big mystery whiskey we have never seen in our area.
What's up, guys? So, all right, I've already got poured it into the glass, as you can tell, as you can see. I've got it in a shot glass, as you can see. It's getting kind of like a cross between a British and the way a typical bourbon might look as far as look goes. I mean, it looks like a bourbon, but it's a little bit lighter in color. At least to me it is. So, as far as smell goes, it's a cherry. It's kind of like a cherry candy smell to it. I don't know how what is it? I hate to reference this, but it was at Ludi's cherry cough drops. The cherry cough drops, the Ludi's, or I forget. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like the old school cherry cough drops is what I'm getting off of this.
Do y'all see the website I'm showing?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
now,
your
yeah.
phone beverage rambler.
Bourbon whiskey
Yeah,
with, look what it says, bourbon whiskey infused with Traverse City cherries and natural flavors. So they're adding actual cherries and cherry flavoring. Okay, that's pretty cool.
What kind of cherries are they putting in this? Because there's different cherries.
Oh, I don't know.
Now, BC, Michigan has a lot of cherries, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
in
sour
the
cherries, sweet cherries.
yeah, on the western side of the state, they make a lot of cherries out there on the western side of the state. Yeah.
KC Express.
Yeah, it'll be here soon.
But yeah, so yeah, they do grow a lot of cherries out on that side of the state, especially around Traverse City.
Who's that?
And I'm
North
sure
Coast High.
that they
Hmm.
the different cherries, different things. And I would hate to see how much they use for this bourbon here. Yeah. So
So what's going
I
rate
mean,
for
it looks
this?
good.
Yeah. You know, it's
It
interesting.
smells
It's
good.
interesting. Yeah.
What's
All
the
right,
going
hold on,
rate for this kind of whiskey in your area? I mean, I can show you the biggest rip off I ever bought in my area because it was a tourist trap, and I didn't realize it. I was just trying.
right.
Yeah.
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 So BC, this costs about what? About $25?
It's about $17.99 to $22.99 for
That's good.
the bottle.
I got
got
raked
it.
over the coals for mine.
Yeah, I bought 2 bottles of this probably about a year and a half ago to 2 years ago. So the exact price point I can't tell you because it's been that long for me. And what I had originally bought 2 bottles of this at the time, and I'm already on my second bottle, and this is like a year and a half later now. So I mean, I don't want to. I don't know how to put this, but I don't want to give away the grade on this. But this is a most excellent product, though. I really enjoy this. So I mean, if you ever see this, pick it up.
Right on.
That's all I'll say right now. So I don't want to. Yeah, it's one of them things, but I don't want to like go overboard with the product. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Do you find that it has a tartness to it? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I'd say there's a tartness to it, yeah. I'd say it's probably maybe over like a 60-40, where it's like 40% tart, maybe 60% sweetness. But then again, once you start breaking it down, it might be like a 50, 10, 40, where it's like, I don't know, 10% where you get that burn or that taste of the bourbon and the oakiness of the barrels. But then again, it's like 50% of the bourbon and the rest of it where you get the cherry, if that makes sense to you guys. It makes sense, and I would like to try it, and I hopefully one day will try it. All right, I'm going to go back to myself. I like the Southern Comfort Black. I can't say I adore it. It's not my kind of thing, but I don't really like liqueurs. I got a Friday night show where I do liqueurs. I don't like liqueurs, so it makes sense, right? All right, but anyway, but I know liqueurs are very popular, and I would recommend Southern Comfort Black, and I think a fair score. I think it's very well made. It's made at Buffalo Trace.
Now, I've got a question for you, Ron.
All right.
Now, do you consider schnapps a liqueur?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of wordplay. I guess it kind of
I
depends
think
on
schnapps
the
is a
individual.
liqueur. 'Cause what a liqueur is it's a liquor that's flavored, like a flavored liquor, you know.
Yeah, like a peppermint or
Yeah,
a
Rumplemints.
peppermint,
or so.
Rumplemints was
Yeah.
the best schnapps I ever had in my life. Rumplemints.
Rumplemints. I can get that at Walmart right here in my town.
Get it, then. Get
might.
that Rumplemint.
But you know what? I gotta say, I'm glad they brought all these to your area, though, Ron. I really am. I've been really enjoying them. All these beers that you've been reviewing. I gotta say,
I'm
I've
glad.
always been interested.
I'm happy.
I've always been interested in what you might think about them beers, and now I'm glad to see what you think about them beers.
On the Aldi situation out here where I'm at,
They gotta like David.
they cannot keep beers on the shelf.
Yeah, they gotta up their varieties over here. Me and David were talking about this.
Is that the main reason, or I mean, are people really buying them? They really like them? I mean, look, they're good, but I wouldn't say they're. I wouldn't consider them, fly off the
shelf. Go to
shelf.
Trader Joe's, which is the same darn company, and get beers that I consider. I mean, they're available. So I mean, you go to Trader Joe's and get stuff that's available. By the way, Jean Pierre, I did get Simple Times for $6.99, and all the specialty, bottle beers are still $6.99.
Yeah.
Sorry you haven't pay up the upcharge, but
Yeah, David bought the Simpler Times 12-pack for $6.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.5% alcohol. It tastes good.
Yeah, pretty decent. It's good.
2, 3, 4, half dime a dozen, whatever. It's still pretty good.
Yeah, but it'll get you drunk.
Yeah.
All right. Look, I'm gonna say Southern Comfort Black. I'm gonna score it a 93. Not my kind of thing, but I don't hate it, and I can see why people like it because a lot of people like sweet flavored products. I mean, that's the way it goes. You don't have to
more to chase things with, more to chase it with a drink like a soda than anything.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, don't drink it. I mean, millions of people drink. Millions of people every day drink Southern Comfort. Why do you think Sazerac paid $500 million to buy it back? Because they had sold it years ago. They paid $500 million to buy it back because they wanted it. They knew they could make money off of it. So it's popular. As far as promos, tomorrow morning at dawn, I got more Scotch whiskey taste challenges. Glenn Logie has been doing all right. Not anything remarkable, but I mean, it's worth buying. I don't think it's that great of a value, honestly, though. But next Friday, Fandango Friday, is not going to happen. Can't do it because I got some other things I got to do. So
because we'll be in Mardi Gras.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Boom.
So maybe on next Thursday we could do a Thunder and Thursday at 5:30. Same theme, liquors and liqueurs. Thunder and Thursday at 5:30 next Thursday. It's up to y'all if you want to join. If not, I'll do it alone.
Sure. Thursday might be tough for me next Thursday, and
I'll be MIA.
So
MIA.
No problem. I'll do it alone. It'll be a 20-minute video. Then Sunday. Well, like Jean knows, we don't know what's happening Sunday. Something will happen.
It could be Super Sunday.
I gotta call somebody's girlfriend and ask them what's gonna. But anyway, next Wednesday, everybody's blowing their nose. Okay, next Wednesday,
I'm feeling compelled to go get a toilet paper of sorts to blow my nose.
Next Wednesday,
I got it.
Next Wednesday, all right.
Cleaned it up beforehand.
All right, cool it. Next Wednesday is Examine Stella Artois.
I already got it.
And the last Wednesday of the month is Examine Grolsch. So we got Stella Artois and Grolsch.
I got both of them already early. So
Grolsch. Oh,
Grolsch.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say. And
You should be almost finished with that yet. You should be almost finished with it.
Oh, you promoting this again?
Yeah,
This is a rerun several times.
What's that one he got? That sticky, hard Tabasco sauce one he got?
No.
You still got that?
That's gone. This is Ponchatoula strawberry. This is Ponchatoula strawberry whiskey. This is made in Louisiana. Don't know what whiskey they use, but the owner of the company told me he's going to start telling people what whiskey he uses. He said, but it's definitely not Sazerac. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Wait, you doing a separate, different?
No. I'm just tasting it. I'm not going to do a review.
Something Jay does all the time. He'll surprise us with something that he is sipping on. That's the funny part right there. Like,
tastes like strawberries. Like strawberries.
Is it funny, haha, or funny like a clown?
When he does it, it's kind of amusing. Yeah, you know.
What do you mean? What do you how? What do you mean?
Like I'm a clown, like I'm here to amuse you. Like I'm here to amuse you.
Yes. Since we're here,
you said. I don't understand. You said. What do you how?
Yeah, you said I'm funny.
pretty good whiskey. 10 High. For those who not see what I'm drinking tonight, this is what I have: 10 High Sour Mash, by Barton, also owned globally by Sazerac. Good, inexpensive whiskey, bourbon whiskey to me. Love the price, and it's not that bad. It goes down really smooth. Like I said, there's a little hint of some fruit, also a little hint of caramel, but a nice smooth finish. And I enjoy it a lot. And I may get this, or may have something like this, or Benchmark, or what's the other one I had? The Old Thompson, or the I saw something the other day, the Royal Canadian. They had I had brought the Royal Canadian the last time, Jay, but this was I think I think this one was like more. The one I saw was like a more aged, I think 2 years.
The Royal Canadian small batch.
Right. That's what I saw. Yeah. So I had the original small batch. So I was like, okay, I might try something like that. So, like I said, watching your videos and of course when you, me, and David were together, it was like, hey, people, when you're paying that price, you're not going to get a bad product. And this is not a bad product. All of them are not bad. They're inexpensive and they're really good. You don't have to spend a lot for, the Wild Turkeys and the Jim Beams and the Evan Williams of the world.
Well, yeah, but when you're paying for like the Evan Williams and the Jack Daniels, you're more or less paying for the price of the name on them guys.
Buying the name, you're paying for the name.
Right. So you don't have to pay for the name. You want good quality. Hey, I don't have to break the bank. And I didn't have to break the bank in this. So I'm going to give this.
All right, hold on. Let John talk.
No, it's fine. I give this. I give this a 90. I give this a 93 out of 100. So that's my score for this.
All right.
Nice.
Now my promos. Hold on. Let me get my stash. I need to come prepared.
He's always got a stash.
Yes. All right, real quick. I have one video up. I forgot what it was, but whatever. This one I got coming up.
Oh, Birra Moretti.
Yeah, not the Laura. This is the Laura Pale Lager. I'll be reviewing that. Of course, Jay, like I said, I got the Stella Artois. It'll be Wednesday night, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. I got this one from Three Tiers Tavern, Prince of Pilsen, Hoppy Pilsner. This is a brewery here in Georgia. So I got that. Jay, you had done this one already. Terrapin, White Noodle Stout. I got Brooklyn Brewery, Brooklyn Pilsner.
Oh man,
got that coming up. And Ironside, another brewery here, Divine Double. This is their Abbey style ale. Iron Shield Brewery here in Georgia.
Man.
And finally, from Georgia Beer Company, the Distress Express. This is their coffee milk stout.
Very nice.
So yeah. And I got the Grolsch I bought, and I bought the Hofbrau Dunkel, which I'll bring. That's if Mr. Anili is not doing Stout Sunday, then we'll have Super Sunday. This coming Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific, and yeah, that's it. And Fandango Friday, I won't be next Thursday and Friday. I'll be occupied with other things going on myself. So,
okay,
that's it. And everyone enjoy the game Sunday. Some event going on Sunday.
I'm in the middle of the fucking weeds, laying down. Comes over, he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm resting." I
love that movie.
I know I'm resting. They pull me in and tell me all kinds of questions, this and that. He says, "Oh, so what are you going to tell us, tough guy?" I said, "My usual, zero, nothing. I tell you, the fuck." He says, "No, you're going to today, tough guy." All right, I'll tell you something.
Oh, my God. Love that film.
All right. This is my whiskey. Let's check the animals right. 90%. Taste it again. Tastes the same. It's good. I'll give it a 96.
Wow.
That's all I have to say.
So you're enjoying it.
There's not much more to say.
You got the great.
Those are wrong.
You got the
Those
great.
are wrong. We get straight to the point.
Got the great deal on it though.
Yeah, I got to close out $11.
Oh man.
That's
Great deal.
Yeah.
We're recapping it for the Johnny Come Latelys. Okay.
Any promos?
Hmm?
Any promos?
Nope.
All right.
Hey guys, how you doing? What's up? Well, as far as the bourbon that I brought, the Traverse City Company bourbon, it's heavy at the cherry taste. Yeah, it's more heavy at the cherry taste than you get the bourbon. Great product. I love it. I've given it a 98. I wish I could have this product more often.
Whoa.
And I think I've mentioned this on the show, but this ain't the first time I've had this product on the show. And I've always wanted to use this bourbon in a barbecue or what is that?
Yes.
A barbecue sauce. Have it infused in the barbecue sauce with something like chicken or something. I've always loved this bourbon. So I'm gonna give it a 98 out of 100.
Wow. Now,
That's a high score.
Yeah, I love this bourbon. Yeah.
when you go to Michigan, near in the Detroit area of Michigan, is barbecue really popular, like in the summertime?
Oh man, I'll tell you one thing. We've got a place called Slow's Barbecue, and they've got two places. One here in Detroit, and I think one's out in Roseville. Now the one out in Roseville. Now I'm saying Roseville is a place that's it might not be Roseville, but they opened the second location. And the first location in Detroit, you could wait anywhere between a half hour to 2 hours just to get seated in this place because the barbecue is that good. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I've mentioned on the show before that you could either got two places. You got Slows, where you could wait on the smoked barbecue briskets, which is awesome. I don't mind waiting almost 2 hours to get a seat. But if you want something quick, we've got what we call Zukin. That's more of a home style barbecue. Go in, order your dinner. You call in, order your dinner, and then maybe 20, 30 minutes later, you go in and pick up your dinner. You get like a half a chicken, French fries, What is that with the cabbage? It's a side dish.
Sauerkraut,
Coleslaw.
coleslaw.
Yeah, coleslaw. Yeah, that's it. Coleslaw and French fries and a roll. Now that's more of a home style barbecue at Zuki. But if you want like top notch, I'd go to Slow's Barbecue. Oh my god, it is so good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a bugger out.
Okay,
All right.
man. All right, Dave. Good seeing you, man.
All right. Talk to y'all later.
Yep.
Good reviews.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Have a good weekend.
But
Bye.
Bye.
Hey,
Okay,
BC, I like.
Yeah.
I know it was also very popular in Michigan. Obviously, is the beer chicken. You know, with the beer, the chicken sitting on top of the beer can.
oh yeah, I've actually done that. I haven't done it on my channel, but on my Instagram page, I've actually showed me cooking the beer chicken with the half a beer in the chicken. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. Yeah. So check me out on Instagram. I post everything that I do on my regular days, or when I do my beer reviews on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I generally post on Instagram as well. So check me out there. Anything food related, I also post on Instagram as well. So check me out there.
Do you have any promos to do before we get off the air?
Yeah, I've got for my Saturday show, I've got this right here. It's by Old Nation Brewing Company. It's low carb. It's a low carb beer. I know that much. It's an India Pale Malt or a Pale Ale. So I'll get more into that when I do my video on Saturday. But this is what I've got for Saturday.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you joining. And of course, Jean is a regular. David is becoming a regular. And I think that's a good thing. I believe y'all agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, sorry, David, I don't mean to talk about you, but, I was kind of shocked to see David out of here. But then again, I haven't been out of here for a minute either. So that's one of them things. It's kind of funny to see, basically, see you and Dave on here instead of in a video. It's kind of one of the weird, wonky things,
right? Because we've been doing duo reviews for years, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I was kind of shocked when I seen him out here. I was like, I seen you and him doing duo reviews for who knows how long. And it's like, wait a minute, is that David? Yeah.
Yeah, about 7 years now. Yeah, about 7 years. Yeah. So it's the funny thing about David. He had been drinking craft beers for years, 25 years in Louisiana, and he just saw my YouTube channel and he was like, we ought to trade some beers. So we met at Mathern's and we traded some beers, and then I said, if you ever want to do any video reviews, you could join me. And he liked it. So he thought, yeah. So we started doing that in 2016. And so since 2016, we've been doing collaboration videos. And then kind of like around the same time, me and Jean-Pierre started doing collaborations, and then later with BC joining,
I like when y'all did those reviews from the what you call it from what's that spot y'all did those reviews at that auto body shop. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, at the hot rod shop.
Yeah, I remember them episodes. Yeah. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think the only episodes that I've actually watched by Ron, and please forgive me for saying this, but it's like the ones with you and your daughter in it. I haven't watched them. I haven't gotten around to it. It's just one of them things. So, I mean, I've seen tons of videos with you and then David, but I don't know. It's just one of them things.
Me and my daughter and I did videos together since 2011.
Oh, okay.
2011.
No, I can't say that I've seen many videos with her in it, but she does seem to be well-rounded.
Oh yeah, they make their own.
Educated.
She makes her own cheese. Her and her
Oh,
friend make
really?
their own cheese.
That's interesting. Wow. Okay. Nice.
Make their own cheese. They make their own barbecue sauce. Make their own pancake mix. All right. Well, any last comments before we get off the air?
Well, I give my product a 98. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
put
don't
that.
think I mentioned that.
It's already down there. Yeah.
Okay, it's 98. But other than that, I've got nothing else to say. So.
All right, Joe.
Not much. I say everybody enjoy the game Sunday. Hopefully, whoever wins, got no dog in the fight, but I hope it's an entertaining game. Be responsible. Don't overdo it with the booze
Drink
and all the parties
responsibly.
and whatnot, but just have fun and enjoy the weekend.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
y'all
After
take
that,
care.
bye-bye football until
Yeah,
See
until
y'all
we get
next time.
XFL or British fall.
And don't forget,
So, cheers, guys.
who was in the first ever Super Bowl. What team was in the first ever Super Bowl?
Green Bay, Kansas City.
So Kansas City.
I know it's not Detroit. I know that.
No, not Detroit. They were in no Super Bowl. But the first ever Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The first ever Super Bowl featured Kansas City, and they're in this next week's Super Bowl. So Kansas City, they win the first and the present. All right, y'all take care now.
That's it. Later. Bye-bye.